Hey, what's going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So I'm just gonna hit you guys up with a reading now, just to see what needs to be let go of, and what you can surrender at this time. It's gonna be a general reading, so if you feel the reading doesn't resonate, you may want to check out another video. And it's gonna be a timeless reading as well, so when you come across this video, it's for you. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the collective. What needs to be surrendered at this time. The first card that come out is Surrender Outdated Beliefs. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So yeah, you need to let go of outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. So if you're, I don't know, say for instance, you have you're telling yourself that there's not enough to go around, and you're not good enough. This is going to create that in your life, and it's going to be creating blocks, and this is what the ego does, and it's from past trauma as well. But you're being called to surrender and even challenge these thoughts, so even affirmations to counteract these thoughts, because you're no longer who you used to be. So them thoughts that you used to think that got you through a period of time, they no longer serve you to become your better self and your higher just to become your better self. So you've been called to let go of thoughts and patterns that no longer serve you. If you are in the scarcity mindset, some of you may need to work on your root chakra. Your root chakra is to do with like your survival, so shelter, food, water, and just being secure in general. Let's see what else is popping. Yes, like I just said, that's just clarification. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Like I literally just said, so this is that confirmation. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So yeah, some of you need to let go of the scarcity mindset, like there's not enough to go around. The one for me growing up as a kid, oh yeah, you have to finish your dinner kind of thing. It's like, well, you don't have to. If you're not hungry, you don't need to eat. Yeah, if you eat till you're full, not overeating because of past things, that there's not enough to go around. Yeah. So yeah, some of you need to do some work on your root chakra, because this is where the scarcity mindset is coming from. So you may be feeling insecure and unbalanced, if that makes sense. And this is, yeah, some of these beliefs might not even be yours. Some of them are passed down through like the older generation. Now there's not enough to go around, and you have to work hard for what you want. Don't get me wrong, it's about where we're going now. It's about working smarter, not harder. So if you're constantly telling yourself, oh, you have to work hard for what you want, that's what you're going to create in the external world. You're having to work really hard for the things that you want, when it doesn't have to be that way. And then the next card is Surrender to Prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So some of you are being called to prayer to kind of connect more with Source, or God, or whatever you would like to call it, the higher powers. Prayer is basically asking for what you want, and when you meditate, you receive answers. That's from my experience. So some of you are being called to connect more with the higher forces, so your guides, God, the universe, the Most High, whatever you want to call the all, and just build a better relationship with it. And once you start building a better relationship with the all, you will start getting guidance on what on what directions to take on your path. So if some of you are feeling lost and asking for guidance and help and stuff, once you start praying and then, well, you can, I would say meditate as well, because meditating will help clear your mind, and then you would receive answers through that way. But you can also receive answers externally as well. So like signs and things just popping up to get your attention in the 3D realm, should we say. Let's see what else is popping. Surrender to success is the next card. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So some of you are kind of holding yourself back. You are not standing in your power. So you may have a solar plexus chakra blockage, and which is stopping you from being who you really are. And some of you may be insecure or have confidence issues, which is stopping you from obtaining success. And some of you are not taking the is it the opportunities? Yeah, the opportunities that are being presented to you. So if the universe is sending you opportunities and you're not taking the opportunities, like walking through the doors that the universe is sending you, then you're going to be missing out a lot. So if doors are being presented to you, walk through them. And yeah, some of you really need to step outside your comfort zone. Maybe this is what's stopping you also. And then the next card is surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. Some of you need to listen to the rhythm and cycles of your body. If you're feeling tired, rest. And yeah, some of you need to create time for yourself to actually rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, so even a relaxing bath, going for a nice walk out in nature to recharge. Because some of you are really overdoing it. Some of you may set high expectations for yourself, and then when you don't meet them expectations, you feel guilty for some reason, is what's popping up. So yeah, make sure you create time to rest. Rest and play is what's coming up. Yeah, because all work and no play is not fun, man. It's not fun, and it makes things very boring. So you're being called to rest at this time. So if you're feeling tired, listen to your body and rest. The next card is surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So some of you maybe you're kind of lying to yourself about situations. People will show you who they really are, yeah, and it's about you accepting that. So if someone's being mean or whatever, that they're showing you who they really are, and it's about you to either make the changes to accept that or to move on from that, if that makes sense. So if someone's being mean to you or just being mean, that's who they really are. Don't make excuses and be in denial, because that's who they really are. And you've come to realize people's true colors always show over a matter of time. So don't be making excuses for people, and do not tolerate any form of abuse for some reason, is what's coming up. Mental, emotional or physical, yeah, and don't be making excuses for that. Being in denial. If someone's abusing you, yeah, don't be in denial saying they love me, because if they was abusing you, they wouldn't do that. All right, just to let you guys know. And love does not come in the form of abuse. Surrender to trust, the next card. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So some of you need to have more trust in yourself and the universe, of what's going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of you may have a solar plexus chakra blockage, which is blocking your self-esteem and your confidence. So some of you may be indecisive and like not want to make decisions because you think you're going to make the wrong decision. It's all an experience at the end of the day, so you need to kind of learn to trust in yourself more. And if you make the wrong decision, that's okay. It's a learning experience. Yeah, that's why we come to earth, to experience and to learn, right, from our mistakes. If you're not some people tend to stay in their comfort zone and not make mistakes and not step out of their comfort zone, which they're not learning, which is yeah, you come to experience. So when you're staying in your comfort zone, nothing's growing. Yeah, everything is stagnant. So you're sometimes the universe will force you outside your comfort zone, and it will be very uncomfortable because it's happened to me many a times. So yeah, you're being called to trust yourself more, and trust the universe as well. Some of you may have a some of these may have trust issues, and that may be due to past relationships as well. The next card is surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So yeah, you're being called to set boundaries with yourself and others. With empaths and people who are on their journey, sometimes it's hard to actually set boundaries. I've found that in my journey, setting boundaries is very difficult. But the more experience you have and stuff, the more boundaries, like you learn to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, you kind of feel like everyone's kind of open to your energy, should I say. And if you don't have boundaries, there's nothing to separate you from another person. So you may be giving in nature, and then other people may be taking in nature, right? So you have to set boundaries on limiting what you're giving and what people can receive, man. So yeah, you're being called to set boundaries with yourself and others. This could be due to your time as well, because time is very important, even though it doesn't exist. But if people are just, yeah, some people, I'm getting some people are using whoever for like emotional dumping. So people may just come to you with their problems and just emotionally dump on you and then just leave. Yeah, so if you feel you are experiencing that, make sure to set boundaries with them people on your time and energy, because some people will just take. And then the last card is surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worry arises, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. So yeah, you've been called to surrender to worry. Some of you may need to write down your worries to just get it out of your head and get it physical, because yeah, worrying doesn't change the outcome of any situation. So you can be worrying, burning up time, this, that, and it's still not going to change anything, right? But it's very hard. So this is like the art of non-attachment, to not get attached to certain things, because what will be, and we cannot certain things we can change, but certain things are out of our control and we can't change, right? So yeah, you just got to kind of take a step back and try to not get too attached to your worry, because worry will create stress, and it can create scenarios in your head, and it doesn't actually mean that is what's actually going to happen. And the worry is just creating situations and scenarios in your head. So do whatever you can to try and minimize your worry, and talk to people if you can about what you're worried about, and talk to your angels about it as well, man, because they can assist you on your journey as well. But you need to ask for help if you're trying to communicate with your angels, because they cannot intervene because it is a free will universe. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. If you feel the reading resonated wherever you're at on your journey, hit the comments and let me know. And I'm going to hit you guys up real soon with another reading or just another video when I get guided to. Anyway, peace, love and light, tribe.